God, Gomez. If Gomez takes a better touch, he's they've won 2-1. Sheffield United. That's their second win of the season. They needed it.
What they're on 8 points?
Yes, I'll put them on 8 now. 8 points.
So that's 3 points behind the Derby's record. Jesus Christ.
We can't let Derby not have that record.
Nah. They get excited at something they won.
Luke says scored, but his passing, in my opinion, consistently bad.
Brighton 0-0 with Fulham.
Brighton 0-0. Very better point for Brighton it is for Fulham tonight. Hello, Phil.
Hi, chaps. That was a good second half. I think, Tom, you said it there just right. I think we might feel slightly disappointed that we didn't win that in the end, but Everton had two great chances in the dying 5 minutes to steal the points, really. So in the end, I think we've all got to say 1-1, a point away from home against one of the top sides this season. We'll take that, Tom.
Oh, is that like I say, if you get points on the road and win your home games, it's title winning form. Now the big game on Sunday at 2:00 against Leeds United is a must win now. If you win that, it's been a good few weeks and we're still unbeaten. That's the biggest thing. That's 7 games now unbeaten. Keep that momentum going. I think the players will be a bit disappointed with the performance. I think they'll know they can do better. But the weather didn't help the situation, by the way. Let's put it into context. It was absolutely booking it down at Goodison Park tonight, and it made it tricky to move the ball around the pitch at times.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom and Jack have done an absolutely brilliant job in the watch-along. Guys, are you going to stick around for a little bit for a chat?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So they're going to stick around. I'm going to add in people. I'm going to share the link. Let's get as many comments in as you can, and then we'll go back to the chaps. And I know Dwight is waiting to come in already. Jake says, I'll take that point. If we can get a point out of a scrappy kind of a game like that, then that's good. I agree with you there, Jake. Sean says, good game. Luke Charlton, I'm not putting that comment on the screen, but yeah, Jordan Pickford absolutely did mess up. We were a bit lucky. Helena says Foxes never quit. Under needs more chances to play. I quite like Under. He is greedy, but he does have a go, and sometimes you need somebody like that. I actually thought we might just pinch it. I don't think pinch is the right word, to be fair. Reece says, I think we need to buy a striker and bed them in, make them feel comfortable before Vardy returns. If it's Edouard, then so be it. Do you agree with Reece in there?
We haven't got no money. Tell me where this money's coming from. We haven't got no money. We've just spent stupid money on a training ground. Rodgers has made it quite clear there's no funds available to go and spend that kind of money on a striker. So, and for me, 30 million for someone from Scotland, come off it. There's got to be better out there. I'm sorry. If that's what they're looking at, then we're not going anywhere in the direction that people keep thinking.
Tom, you might be right, but I do believe we have money. The club has got money. We sold Harry Maguire. We sold Ben Chilwell. There's funds coming just from transfers, Tom, let alone TV money. So there's money in there.
I think there is, but I think the club is sensible, mate. I don't think they're just going to chuck money around for the sake of chucking money because of financial fair play as well. That's what we've got to remember. People forget the financial fair play thing's massive now.
We do. Let's get some fans' views in here. Dwight is watching from Philadelphia in the United States. Dwight, how are you?
Doing good. Disappointed. Thought we could get that one at the end there.
Yes, a great second half from Leicester. Some of the best play I've seen this season, maybe, Dwight.
I agree. I mean, they definitely stepped up their game. They stepped up the pace. They brought back that energy they had in about the first 15, 20 minutes of the game. Everton were on the back foot the entire time. I really thought that there was going to be a couple of more chances, though, generated. But you know what? We got the draw. We'll take the point on the road, definitely.
Yeah, Jack, we'll take a point.
Yeah, definitely. I think if we wasn't going, like Jamie says, if you don't lose, you get a point, and that's exactly what we got. And a point probably would say we're a point that puts us in the right direction. And we're still up there, 5 points ahead of Liverpool now, and they're starting to open up a bit the top 6 and 7. So yeah, point for us against the tricky Everton side is a good point for us away from home.
Dwight, who was your man of the match today and why?
Ooh, man of the match. Let's see. I think I'd go with Barnes. He was creating some chances, especially the first half. He was dribbling really well and making some chances there. Madison was controlling the game in the midfield, I thought, quite well. But I think I'd give it to Barnes. Just on the fact that he was constantly trying to get into the box there.
Yeah, indeed. Tom, on BT Sports, where I was watching it in the UK here, they gave it to Barnes. I thought Tielemans had a good game. I thought Fofana dug us out a few times. Johnny Evans did some cool stuff. And James Justin, again, this guy just
amazing,
looks
amazing.
Yeah, so comfortable down that left-hand side. He nearly got in and scored a goal like
exactly. I mean,
what is he doing?
To get into that position is just so natural. His instincts took him there, and he saw what was developing a couple of passes before even Albrighton got the ball in. It was his instincts are just incredible.
Yeah, Tom, your man of the match.
I go Barnes. I thought Barnes was really good tonight. Caused Everton all sorts of problems where he kept cutting inside and going down the line. So yeah, Barnes for me tonight. Look, what can you say? He's unlucky. Their goal hasn't come from anything, a lucky deflection. I mean, he crosses it, it deflects off Timmy Castagne, it hits Fofana and comes back to him. Don't get me wrong, it's a hell of a finish. But 9 times out of 10, where does that ball normally bounce to? It would go over the crossbar, it bounce off Fofana and go out for a throw, but to fall straight back to his foot.
Tom, you're calling their goal lucky, where Rodrigo smashes it in the corner. You're not calling our goal lucky.
No. I'm saying the build-up, mate. I'm just saying that 9 times out of 10, when he Rodriguez puts a left-footed cross in, it takes the deflection of Castagne. It takes bounces back off Fofana because he doesn't know it's going to be there. How many times would that go wide of a player or back to the goalkeeper or out for a corner that it literally falls back to the same player who crossed it? And we all know James Rodriguez is a class act. But I'm just saying, it was just lucky that the way the ball bounced on him at the time. Look, our goal, I mean, like I said, Pickford's only got little arms, so he couldn't get down to that goal. He has, though, he's got small arms. I mean, you need to look at his arms are tiny. He doesn't help him.
Dwight, before we let you go, we're currently 3rd in the league on 39 points. Just 2 points behind Man United, 2 behind Man City, 1 behind Man United. It's still a great position, isn't it, Dwight?
It really is. It's setting us up nice for the second half of the season here. I mean, especially the matches are going to come thick once we get back to the Europa League again. I think I'm concerned about Ndidi. I don't know what the injury is there. We need that depth to carry us through for all these games that are coming up. February is going to be a brutal month in terms of the schedule, but we're not like Klopp. We don't complain about it. We just go ahead and do it. So,
yeah. Thanks, Dwight. Thanks for joining us. Do come and join us again.
Certainly, guys. Thanks so much.
Cheers, Dwight. Patrick has put there that he's hearing. It's being reported that Ndidi has done his hamstring, which again will be out for maybe 8 to 12 weeks, possibly. I'm guessing if it's a hamstring, Tom.
Depends what the grade is. If you look at Pratt, that was a grade 2, I think, so that was 12 weeks. Hopefully, if it's only just a little pull, then it could be 4 to 6. But look, Mendy came on. I thought Mendy put in a very good shift tonight. He won the ball back numerous occasions, so we got him there. It probably just means now that any links of Chowdhury going out the window, he's done and dusted because you lost Pratt and you lose Ndidi. You can't see Chowdhury going anywhere now.
I'm going to add in Jono, and the first question. Hi, Jono. Thanks for joining us. Ian Betts. Jono, thanks for coming on again. Ian Betts says, let's get it here. We're 1 point from safety. It's a great night. We're almost there.
I say that every week, don't I? I remind everyone how close we are to the 40 points. Good shout out to Ian there, I think. I just wanted to give a good shout out to, who was it? In the Philadelphia guy, Dre.
Yeah, Dre. Dwight.
Sorry. Yeah, there's a few Phillies out. There's a few Foxes out in Philly. One of my best friends in the world, Adam, he moved to Philly about 5-6 years ago, and he watches the games, the Leicester games, with a bunch of guys. I just wonder whether he's one of them. Actually, I've tried to text my mate tonight to see if he knows him. But anyway, Dwight. Yeah, there's a few of them out in Philly.
There's Foxes all around the world now, Jono. But talk us through, Jono, who was your man of the match and why, I guess?
I thought overall it was the second half. It was a great performance. I would give it to Tielemans because he seemed to be in and around everything that we were doing. He did a few passes that
went astray, but that's always what he seems to do. He's trying things and doesn't always come off, but he was intercepting, he was getting involved, he was playing good balls in and around. He was doing the usual Yuri Tillerman stuff, and he seems to have developed a bit of an engine where before he, a season or two ago, you'd see him coming off after about 60, 70 minutes and really puffing hard and blowing hard. But now I think he's really got his fitness up, and he's really getting involved in the scrappiness of the games as well as showing his quality. So because of the fact he got the goal as well, I'd give it to him.
Tom, what's your views on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's some nice here. Tillemans has got more of an energy on him. I think last season we saw a few times players ran past him for fun and left him for dead, and he was tiring after about the 60th minute mark, and Rodgers had to change it every single game. And I think Rodgers has now built his fitness up to make him an even better player. Look, tonight probably wasn't his best game with passing, but his vision was still there. He was still looking for the through balls, what weren't there after time, what no one could see bar him, and he caused problems. Biggest probably thing for me tonight, again, we can't get a corner past the first man. How many times can Maddison hit the first man? At any point, we have to go short because Maddison's confidence is gone. You could tell. He didn't want to take a short corner, take a normal corner. It had to go short. So that was my only concern. I thought we defended corners a lot better tonight. That was a positive. Being our weak and Achilles heel all season, but we actually defended better on defending our corners.
We got a little bit lucky, I thought, because, I think Carlson had a bullet header over the bar. He could have scored. They had the one at the end where Fofana hoofed it. And there was another one, wasn't there, that Calvert-Lewin just headed wide. So we did get a little bit lucky. And we are still a little bit susceptible, I think, with the balls into the box and getting them away. So, I'd agree with you on the Maddison thing as well. Just take him off the corners, for Christ's sake. It's just so frustrating to watch him taking the corners time after time. Yeah, someone needs to have a word.
Jono, thanks for joining us. We'll see you hopefully on Sunday.
Yeah, all the best.
Cheers, Jono. Thanks for coming on. I'm going to add Mark in, and then Ross, I'm going to add you in. I've put the link out there, Mark. Welcome back in. Thanks for joining us again, Mark. It was a much better. We had a brief chat at half time. Much better second half, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot better second half. I'm glad to see that Schmeichel didn't have nothing to do, to be fair.
No, he didn't, but to be fair, Everton could have pinched it, Mark. Definitely could have pinched that in the second half at the end. Mark, sorry. Can you hear me, Mark? I was saying Everton could have pinched that at the end.
I'm having problems with my internet at the minute.
I'll drop you out, Mark, and we'll add you back in when it's working better. Let's get in Ross. Hi, Ross. How are you? And then I've got Michael and Mark, hopefully.
Phil, 1 minute. I've just seen a food-related question, but I need to ask the Leicester Food TV. Philadelphia or Red Leicester? This is
Red Leicester.
I had to ask the question, mate. Was it?
That's what I'm known as now, Leicester Food TV.
Come on then, Ross. A good second half.
Yeah, a very good second half. Proved a lot. As the Alcudian Fox, Jamie says, if you can't win, don't lose. I think Tielemans, what a good, again, he can't stop scoring away from home, can he? He's like Okazaki. When he used to score all the time away, scored a very good goal. I think he should have been booked as well. Should have been booked, Richarlison. But no, I think it's a shame about Ndidi with injury. But,
CK's just said, Ross, to you, Wilf's out, Pratt's out. We may have to look at a loan. It's been reported we definitely want a midfielder, and now with Wilf possibly out, we might need...
I think Chalmers shouldn't go now.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, I know obviously we have issues with his tackling and stuff like that, but, end of the day, we need all the players we can have. And, send him out on loan to Newcastle's not going to help. They don't like him anyway. And one thing is for sure, like, get Alex, I know as a Northern correspondent, thank you, Sheffield United beating Man U tonight. That's for sure. And they've got more wins than Derby. Come on, let's just get it out there. So, yeah, thank God for that. But no, I think Tielemans played very well. I think Barnes played well. End of the day, Everton are a very good side. Let's not take anything away from Everton, a very good team. And obviously their goal, Hammers, good goal. But should have cleared it in a way. But we've done it. Point, not lost in Maroon yet. That's a good start. That. So I'm just reading Jamie's thing. We're not lost in Maroon. Basically, we just need to play Maroon all season. But no, let's forget about tonight now. It's 1-1. We've got to play against Leeds United Sunday. Obviously, they're amazing Bielsa team. Amazing. I mean, they lost to Crawley, but hopefully we can pick up and absolutely destroy him. My manager's a Leeds United fan, my other manager, so I'm going to have some fun with her. She deleted me off Facebook, but it doesn't matter. But it's quite funny. And no, yeah, we'll beat Leeds United tonight, so I'm off to bed because I'm knackered.
Good night, Ross. Thanks as ever. Enjoy your midnight feast, whatever it is. Let's not get into that.
I'm having some popcorn. It's in a bit.
See you, Ross. We've got Mark. I will add you back in shortly, but we've got Michael all the way from Seattle. We've had Philadelphia. What's better, Philadelphia or Seattle?
It's about the same. My father was actually born in Philadelphia, and my dad's side of the family's from Philadelphia. But we're a 3-hour difference, so it's a little after almost 2:30 here, and they're about evening time.
Michael, we talked before the game. We said it was going to be a tricky one, but it was a game with two halves tonight, and I felt like we'd done enough. I was watching it all the way through that we were going to pinch that.
Yeah,
pinch it. I keep saying pinch it. I mean, I thought we deserved the win.
We deserve the win. Boy, do we miss Jamie Vardy. Vardy, even if he doesn't score, he pulls the center backs back and forth, and Tillemans put Madison through, and Madison took a couple extra touches and didn't get the shot off, or he got the shot off and it was blocked. And, boy, do we miss Vardy in those situations, But it was a scrappy back and forth. We had 66% possession. We had the ball. We had our chances. We did our little moves, and we took it to them today, but we just didn't have that final ball. We were a little unlucky. And Everton, they were good on their defense. Yuri Mina standing tall, and Jordan Pickford, he got down for the couple saves that he had to make. So we'll take this one, and we'll get to Leeds on the weekend,
Yeah, Jack, Leeds on Sunday.
It'd be a tricky game. They'll obviously have confidence going into the game after beating Newcastle and the way Leeds have been playing. But let's not take it away from Leeds. Have come up and have played well. The way they're on the table on merit. Yeah, I think it'll be a tricky game, but I think we can win the game, definitely. Just see how bad Ndidi's injury really is, and then go from there, really. And then just see who we've got available on Sunday for the Leeds game.
Michael, it was a shame about Ndidi. He looks like he might be out for a stretch, which he has been part of, I think, our recent form.
Yeah, definitely. The reason why we went on this 6-game run is because we were starting to get healthy, and it's a shame that Ndidi went down. But I'm in a chat with some guys, and Ndidi's a Superman, so he heals a little faster than the rest of us do. So hopefully he'll be back. And he went down immediately. He didn't try to run a little more, and so hopefully he'll be back. Mendy came in, he did a job, but what we do miss is Ndidi's height. And his when he goes for the headers, Mendy's not winning any of those headers, but he will cover the space and he will put a foot in, and so I think we'll be okay moving forward. Hopefully we just stay healthy. I'm a little nervous about this actually. I'm glad we did get a point out of Everton today. I was hoping we get the win. I'm glad he got some run in today. He showed what he can do. He cuts in and takes that shot. I heard that you said he gets a little greedy. Well, I think that we need someone to get a little greedy and show a little guile on this team because when Vardy's not in the team, he's that guy that gets everyone else going. And maybe that was a little missing today, even though Tillemans, was out there, but he wasn't on his A game today either,
Tom, I did panic a little bit when Sonko took a knock as well. Did that flutter you a little?
Yeah, just a little bit, because we've used all three subs up. Look, we all know Wilf's a massive player for Leicester. And Mendy did well when he comes on, but the problem is you feel Tillemans gets that little bit more roaming around the middle of that part when Ndidi's sitting behind. He hasn't got to concentrate as much, where when Mendy's there, I think Tielemans drops back that extra 10 yards just to help him cover that bit of the pitch a bit better. So it does hamper Tielemans not having Ndidi there, but we've done it for most of the season at the beginning, not having Mendy around. Ndidi around, and Mendy did all right. Let's just hope, as he said, Will heals quickly and he's back, by the end of Feb maximum. So good result tonight. Shame that Ndidi got an injury, but so next 48 hours will be crucial to see where he's at. With Rodgers will stay in every press conference.
Michael, thanks for joining us. I'm going to let you go. We're just about to wrap up here. See you next match Sunday, hopefully. Bit early for you on Sunday, isn't it, Michael? 2 p.m. kickoff in the UK. Crikey. That's your kegs and eggs time, isn't it?
We'll see you then.
Brilliant. Cheers, Michael.
Cheers.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks for joining us, Michael. Let's try Mark just briefly before we go, chaps. Mark?
Yeah, I had to... I need to restart my...
50p in the meter. 50p in the meter, yeah. Mark. You're being tight.
I do live in Norfolk, so I've got one the goat up.
Brilliant, Mark. We've got very little time left, Mark. Just your thoughts on today's game.
Started well, dropped it in the second part of the first half. Came out fighting. Was glad to see Casper didn't have to do much work, apart from obviously one time when he put the ball out the net. I thought everybody played really well. We just lacked that little bit of firepower up front. And my man of the match would be Harvey Barnes.
Brilliant, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Sorry it's been a short one with you,
That's all right.
but it's been great to get you on.
I shall see you guys on Sunday.
We'll see you Sunday. Cheers, Mark.
Cheers.
Just an update from, I'll put it out, Jason Bourne just updated. Brendan Rodgers tells TalkSport Wilfred Ndidi had a tight hamstring and came off for precaution. We will know more in the next couple of days. And that's just literally breaking.
So it might not be as bad as we thought, Tom. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Jack, for doing the watch-along tonight. How was he, Tom?
It's a bit of a championship, maybe League One, but we'll get in there. We'll get championship. He's like Doncaster. He's a Doncaster Rovers. We'll go with that.
Don't you dare.
But as always, thank you to everyone who came on and watched and put your comments in. I think at one point we had 240 watching us. I think the highest number we've had on YouTube tonight was 140, Jamie said. But thank you to everyone who come on and watched. Thank you to the Everton fans who came on and gave us some great feedback as well. Brilliant as always. Great banter from you boys. Good luck to Everton for the rest of the season. They're a great team and they're up there with Leicester for no reason. It was a tough game tonight, but a point away from home is a good point, and we move on to Leeds United on Saturday. And it's the roles reverse. It'll be Loxon and me out doing daddy daycare. I won't be around at all on Sunday, sadly not.
So it's Lox and Jack on Sunday. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Tom, for doing it tonight.
Cheers, mate.
Brilliant. Thanks to those guys, and thanks for everybody who's been watching, getting all your comments in. It's been great to get them in. Join us. Lox is live on Friday at 7:30. Then we've got Jamie on Sunday at 10 a.m. with another Aftermath show, which is a preview show again. He loves doing the preview shows. And then we're doing the live watch along, which will be a 1:30 start for a 2 o'clock kickoff. So we'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Mentis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.